Hey Mellards, it is Saturday, and today we had a double feature of recovery, two shows that went very well, a second show that ended with the happy ending, which was really sweet. And in between, I did the Corazon Caravan, or Caravan Corazon, I think, was what it was. But it is part of the Love Inn. And allow me to show you the Love Inn. So the Love Inn is part of this thing called, well, it is on an app or a website called Sparkle. So there are all of these different places you can go. So like Cloud9, where there's rest, relaxation, and healing. There's the Bonfire, Spark the Fire of Love. Club Starlight, which is like a club. The Concierge, where you can check in. The Broom Cupboard, where anything could happen. You have the Spatial Hall, which I'll show you in a second. You have the Pussycat Tavern, where it's the inn at the end. You have the Chapel, and you have the Dungeon. And other places appeared at different times in this. And so as you click into each of these, it actually takes you to a Zoom room. So we could go to the club. Let's go together. So this is the club where somebody is sharing, and there are people here just dancing and just generally having a good time and enjoying the music in this club, I believe. And so each area here has its own Zoom room that you can visit and sort of travel through, except for Pearl's Spatial Hall, which is part of Spaces. And it looks like this. And you can move closer to people and hear them.
First time on Spatial.
Or further away and not hear them anymore. And like go to different areas, which is really cool. I'm gonna leave. And it was just really fun. And I did a wild show called Corazon Caravan, where I was just partnered with a single person. For me, a lovely gentleman named Oscar, who lives in LA. And we entered a Zoom room where we were given like information about what the show was going to be, which was basically like jargon. Like that basic, you're going to have a unique experience where you're going to learn more about each other and more about yourselves and really explore and get deep. And then in that breakout room, they said in the chat will be a link. And so then there was a link to a Zoom call, and then I was in a waiting room that like laid out sort of what the theme for that room was gonna be. And so the first place we went was like a game show where we were pretending to be soulmates, and we had to answer questions as if we knew everything about each other. And then they congratulated us on winning and told us that we were gonna go to like the winner's circle and posted a link, and we clicked that link and we went to a cafe where we had to like negotiate what meal we were gonna eat. And then they gave us a ridiculous bill, which we argued about. And then they told us that was fine, they would waive the cost. And they posted a Zoom link where we went to a place where we were meeting a couple on their 10th anniversary. And then the couple got really angry at each other. And we had to like play that off. And then they eventually, well, we helped them make back up. And so then they posted another Zoom link, and we clicked that Zoom link to end up in, I feel like there was one more that I'm missing. That may have been it. And then we ended up in a library where we talked about the experience we had had traveling in the caravan. And I thought that it was a very interesting way to do a show, because it would allow them to like move people through essentially like 2 people every 10 minutes. And these 2 people are having a really unique experience, just the 2 of them. And then your performers are like performing the same thing every 10 minutes, which was really like a fascinating thing. And then I got the rest of the cast of Recovery to join me back at the Love-In to just sort of hang out and explore.
We had a group of 5 or 6, depending. Mallory and Amanda were in and out. Other Amanda was there at the beginning. We met some good people who were part of the group, and also some people that were like just also participants, but I feel like we really made our own fun because we kind of took over a room where nothing is supposed to be happening anyway. But I think we kind of ruined someone's truth or dare game, and then they had to peel off. And then, not in a bad way, I think he still like had a good time. It just wasn't what he imagined. And then we tried to go to a bonfire, and there wasn't the bonfire, so we went to the concierge to talk to the concierge, and then they were very nice and gave us all complimentary compliments.
So nice.
And we gave them compliments back, and then we went back to the bonfire, and it still wasn't happening, so we tried to make the bonfire.
And then people returned to be like, oh yes, the bonfire's gonna happen, and we left. And we attempted to do music trivia, and then music trivia ended, which is what we figured was our call for the night. But overall, that was really, really, really fun. It's put on, I think, by the people who do La Playa and also like Burning Man, so that's sort of the feel. And
Was their first online thing? Do you know?
They did something for New Year's Eve, like a New Year's Eve everywhere thing on this same platform, and had done some previous stuff, I think, also over 2020.
Nice.
But this was the first thing that I had heard about just because of the
like show
Caravan
within it of the Caravan got posted to immersive theater platforms. So I sent it to Mallory. So I think that this was like a much different crowd than we normally would experience. And there are 250 people online right now in it.
It is
a
very different crowd.
Something people.
But it's wild and really fun. And it goes until 5 a.m. our time. So like there's so many hours left.
There's in the
down
there
a link down there,
and there are 5 hours left
to their Eventbrite where you can get a free ticket or you can pay for a ticket, and you could go and explore the Love-In for yourself. Other than that, Recovery was great. And
it's really good.
We're excited to take a break from main stage shows for at least a little bit and sort of focus on creating things and exploring places like this. And I'll see you tomorrow.